Welcome to John Kleis Car Audio's YouTube channel, where we have behind me the appreciating classic, the BMW M3 E46. Aging well, as you can see. This is a good example. Real nice tidy spec. It's the convertible version with the hardtop option on it, but yeah, they've aged well, safe to say. Wasn't a massive fan when they were new, but I actually quite like them now. They're 20 years old. It's always weird how that happens. Now, if I get inside, I'll show you what we've done, because we've changed the system in the dashboard and we've also changed the speakers. I'll start with the speakers, because basically there wasn't really booked in for these, but speakers were perishing. We had to change them. Done something slightly different with this one. We put the Audison 6.5-inch AP 6.5s in the door, just to give them a slight upgrade without breaking the bank. But rather than putting a tweeter up here, we've actually placed well, there wasn't a speaker as standard here, but if you had the Harman Kardon, you'd have a mid there. What we've done is we've actually put a Audison Prima AP2 2-inch wideband speaker there, just to give them a bit more tops. So when the roof's down, he's got a bit more volume rather than just tweeters coming here. And then I will go through. So this customer had the factory sat-nav to begin with when he first bought the car. He then fitted a Chinese stereo, thinking that'll be okay, which they look all right, but they are inferior and pretty rubbish overall, which he found. Hated the system. It wasn't even a cheap one either. I think it's like 300 quid, the Chinese one he fitted in here. But couldn't get on with it. Bad radio reception, awful call quality. Didn't have the proper connection to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, mostly because they don't pay for licensing for Apple CarPlay. That's why they're so cheap. They're not paying Apple millions of pounds a year to have Apple CarPlay. And yeah, he was like, what can you do indifferently? So what we've done is we've fitted the official Alpine system. So if I turn the ignition off and turn it back on again, you'll actually see, I'm going to have to turn it off completely, because I've not left it long enough. So if I turn it off manually, this is what will happen when you first turn it on in the morning, rather than when it's been shut down for a few seconds. You're going to get the proper E46 Alpine style come up on the screen, because this unit's been designed for the E46. No modifications done behind the scenes. It all integrates properly. All the steering wheel controls all still work. You get DAB fire and aerial on the windscreen, which you don't have to have if you don't want aerial on show. You can just go with internet radio. But it's all reversible. So yes, I appreciate it doesn't look maybe as nice as those Chinese terrible units. However, for the time you're driving it and owning it, you can have a decent unit in, and when you sell it, you can give the owner the original one back in, or put the original one back in when you sell it. So at least while you've got the car, you've actually got a reliable unit from a brand name like Alpine, and not some Chinese copy version. I'll go through some quick options on it. So starting from the bottom, we have Apple CarPlay, which is the most common thing we get asked for, or Android Auto. My phone's already connected to it, so now I've got access to Apple Maps, Google Maps, Waze navigation, as well as YouTube Music, Tidal, or Spotify if you use it. But if you don't want that aerial on your windscreen, which I get, what you can do instead, which I recommend to a lot of customers, you just stream internet radio, because you can use Rayo, you can use Global Player, you can use Radio Player, you can use BBC Sounds, and have all your internet radio. So for example, I go to Radio Player. I already use this in my own car anyway, because Dad is absolutely abysmal in my BMW myself. So he can go into here, and he's got my favourite 4 channels. Yes, I like Absolute Country, there's nothing wrong with that. And Cheesy FM, what a station. So I go to all stations. I can now go through all the DAB listings in internet radio. So if I go to, I don't know, let's go to T, I can then go to TalkSport, TalkSport 2, T, Tameside Radio, Tay FM. I've got loads of stations. This is all using my data from my phone. Really reliable way of doing it. Otherwise, YouTube Music, Spotify, Tidal is going to work as well when you haven't got no radio reception whatsoever. It's quite nice because, like I said, it interfaces with steering wheel controls, but you've also got push buttons on the bottom, so you've actually got physical buttons, which I quite like. Shortcut to Siri, just like so. You can have a reverse camera on this as well if you want to add a reverse camera onto E46, or you can even put a front parking camera on as well. You've got DAB radio, which is there. You can also add a HDMI input as well, a HDMI input if you want to watch Netflix via Amazon Fire Stick, but really on an E46 M3, how often are you going to be in the car to do that? Probably not a lot, because this is more than likely a second car. Yeah, we've bought the official carrier unit to move the heater controls from there to there, because when the customer did it and put the Chinese radio in, he didn't realise there was a different centre console here, so a whopping big gap of the heater control. So now, rather than his old pocket he's got, which was all scratched up, he's got a brand new pocket and a brand new surround, making it look all fresh down there as well. It's a good option, along with the speakers. Took a couple of days to install with everything, but yeah, it was a worthwhile investment. I think now he can actually have a reliable system for the time he's got the car, and yeah, when he sells it and he wants to send it as a unmolested example, he can fully reverse what we've done, obviously minus the speakers, because they were absolutely knackered to begin with, and as you can see, they don't look any different anyway. But yeah, that is it. Connor from John Kleis Car Audio. This is an E46 M3. We'll see you soon. Goodbye.